Mem or sis?
Mem!
Have you tried opening up a casting call club project for your animations? Honestly, I prefer to handle projects on my own, though I'm hoping to open up a VA casting call for potential projects that I feel needed. Is it okay if I was animated in your vids? I don't take requests to include people I don't know in my videos, sorry. What do you think of the Octo Expansion hares? They're nice looking, but I admit there should be more of them. Have you ever ate a clock? Because I heard it was very time-consuming. Did this suddenly become a comment simulator? How do you come up with ideas? They just come to me. I don't know. Do you have school? Yes, I'm actually starting a semester later this month at a new university, which unfortunately means I won't have as much time to work on new videos, but if I have the time, I'll see if I can sneak in a one-off every now and then. What's your least favorite color? Anything bright neon. They hurt my eyes. Cats or dogs? I can't decide between puppers and cats. Favorite meme? Probably the 60s Spidey memes. Favorite YouTubers? Can't really decide, too many of them. What got you into the Splatoon community in the first place? The games themselves were interesting enough, though I didn't technically join until I got interested in the second game. Then later on I found some talented folks that worked on Splatoon Gmod animations and I thought, hey, that looks like fun. Do you love the Woomy God? I never even knew there was a Woomy God, in which case... nah. Oh, hell! What if Div was an Octoling? That would certainly be an interesting change.
Who is Mark IV? What's coming out yesterday?
How are you? I'm doing swell. How did you come up with your OC character? Well, in design, it wasn't all that hard. I just made him more of a representation for my love of Nintendo without being too obvious. As for the name, Div is actually an abbreviated term for Element 115 in the Call of Duty Zombies universe, Divinium. Yes, I reference both the Element and my own series with his fucking name. Do you have any pets? Yes, I do. I currently have 1 dog and 2 cats. I used to have another dog and cat that I have known since I was a little youngin', but sadly they're no longer around. Those 2 were Copper and Kaz, respectively. The other dog's name is also Copper, which was entirely coincidental when we got him, and the other 2 cats are Bliss and Rocky. And now you know the origin story behind the characters' names. Okay, bye.
Goodbye.
What are some of your hobbies outside of making animations? I play games most of the time, other times I'm spending time with family, and very rarely I'm spending time with friends. I don't get out of the house much. Do you mind if I send you some fan art? By all means, go right ahead. Nothing's stopping you. It's not a question, but I do appreciate the compliment nonetheless. Which do you think the hardest challenge in the Octo Expansion DLC was? There's 2. Girl Power Station and the secret boss fight. Stop complaining on the goddamn dodging stage. It's not that hard. Will you ever do a live stream playing Splatoon with fans? Unfortunately, I can't do that since I lack the capture cards necessary to record or stream gameplay from any of my consoles. Sorry. Would you like to have burgers for breakfast? Well, if Jimbo from Elliot Goes to School can have pizza at 8 o'clock in the morning...
What are you?
Then I see no problem with that. Woomy or Niyes? Would you do a collab with a Gmod poster or SFM poster? I assume you mean animation-wise, in which case I'd be down with the idea. Again, not a question, but thanks for the compliment. Also, do you choose... or...
Yes.
Also, can I give you a giant cake? I'm gonna give you one anyways. Well, how giant are we talking about? Wait. Callie or Marie? Honestly, because I never played the first game, I never found the same appeal for either like many fans did. Not to say I don't like either, I just don't really have much of a preference. How long does it usually take you to animate? It depends on both how long the video is and how much motivation I have. Most projects that I'm heavily motivated with don't take much time to complete. Short ones can take as little as a few hours to a day of work. Longer ones, on the other hand, might take either a few days or a week. If I'm not as motivated, it might take a few weeks to a month. It's very sporadic. Want a cookie? Yes! Have you ever watched Everyman Hybrid?
What kind of wow?
Favorite Switch games besides Splatoon 2? Mario Odyssey is a definite. Doom, hell yeah. Wolfenstein 2, not as great as New Order or Old Blood, but I love it, especially on the Switch. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon, love it, and Binding of Isaac Afterbirth Plus, love coming back to it. Among many others. Least favorite food? Anything with mayonnaise. Do you own a Switch? Did you see the last Q&A? What's your favorite Nintendo console? The Switch without a doubt, and the Famicom is my favorite retro Nintendo console. Why are you doing YouTube and what inspired you? Well, the only reason I continue doing YouTube is because of you guys. I enjoy making content for your enjoyment, and what inspired me to be that way is all because of my buddy Will from DA Games. He's always given me, among many others, advice when it comes to content creation. Without him, I'm not sure I'd be the way I am today, and I can't thank him enough. What if Vimo can woo me and woo me can Vimo? What will happen? Allier intro meme, thanks. What do you think I am? Some kind of sellout? What is your favorite video game? Too many to decide. Inklings or Octolings? They're so fucking precious. What is your superpower for your Inksona? Doesn't really have one unless we're talking about skills, in which he's very good with stealth. Do you think there is any other creatures except Inklings, Octolings, and the common type of creatures you see throughout the game? As Qui-Gon Jinn said it,
there's always a bigger fish.
What state do you live in?
I'm a Jersey boy.
How long have you been animating? Since late 2012. A lot has changed since then. Do you still play Splatoon 1? As mentioned before, never played it, at least extensively. What was your reaction to Super Smash Bros. Ultimate?
This is the reason I got this system, you hear me?
Off the Hook or Squid Sisters? Already gave my answer on the Squid Sisters, so I'm gonna play it safe and say Off the Hook. But even if I did like the Squid Sisters more, we can all agree Octo Expansion grew their reputation tremendously. Do you like the Octo Expansion?
He's great.
Vimo or Woo Me? What is your favorite gun on Splatoon 2? Emperor Splat Dualies. Still awaiting on the NZAP 83 though. Div needs his red and stained white boy. What is your favorite color? A mix between black and red. Mostly black. Who is your best friend? Too many to count. Ever traveled to other dimensions? No, but it'd be interesting. You on Splatoon Amino? Yep, links in the description. What is your favorite genre of music? Classic rock. Shit never gets old. What inspired you to start this channel? Okay, this is a rather cringy story, but a long time ago, I used to have this weird interest for Sonic sprite videos. Not sprite animations, sprite videos. Examples?
I couldn't help it. That bastard said I suck at Halo. I'm the best player in the goddamn world.
That is the stupidest reason to be in jail.
Well, there you go. And one channel that went by this style that I used to follow was called Demetrius96. I was interested in his work so much that I thought it would be a brilliant idea to make something similar to this, only to realize years later that this was not only the biggest waste of my time, but also one of the biggest regrets I ever had. Now, the old relics of this origin to my channel are long gone by this point, but this here is a recreation of how they used to look. Yes, this happened. However, despite all that, I have to thank myself for making the decision to start this channel, otherwise I wouldn't be here now. And that was the story of how I was inspired to start my hobby on YouTube. Was it cringy? I thought so. Do you know who Pool157 is? Of course I do. He's one of the best Splatoon Gmod SFMers out there. Who doesn't know him? Have you ever squid bagged anyone? As far as I remember, no. Do you have any favorite Pokemon? I like Eevee. Mewtwo, all for the win. Have you finished the Octo expansion? If so, what was your least favorite and favorite level? Yepers. As for my least favorite level, Girl Power Station. You will never convince me to like that stage. And my favorite stage is the last one, not only because of how long it is, but its first segment is one big shout out to Metal Gear. 10 out of 10, best expansion ever. What's the funniest thing you've ever seen? It appears you have a liking in Inverted Shadows' works. May you mind telling us what your favorites are? While I started watching his channel for the EOI stuff, I stuck around for a lot more of the unique creations of his. The Lost Ones, his one-off creations, and even his music videos. In fact, were you not aware that I edited the lyrics in 4 of those videos? Just thought you'd know. Are you interested in the lore of the Splatoon universe? Absolutely, and I'm hoping to learn more in the next eventual sequel. What are your current thoughts on the Splatoon Gmod SFM community as of now? To be honest, that's a subject I really don't want to go in depth on in this video, but to quickly summarize my thoughts, I think it's fine. There are definitely problems which unfortunately there's not much we can really do about, but overall I think the community is okay. How long did it take you to get this good at Gmod? Quite a while, around 5 to 6 years. How old is your channel? 7 years old, started it back in April of 2011. Anger issues much? I don't tend to get angry unless I have a justified reason to be angry. Just don't push past those limits, please. I don't want to make anyone feel uncomfortable. Will you do more Dark Splatoon videos like Splattenstein or The Tormented Part 3 in the future? Yes, without a doubt. You play Crash Bandicoot games? I've gotten into them as of lately, got the Insane Trilogy around a month ago, and I'm enjoying them a lot. What games do you play, except Splatoon? I play a variety of games, too many to count. Do you like the show at E3 of Smash Bros. Ultimate? And that was all the questions. That was definitely a lot more than last time, without a doubt. Perhaps I just need to give folks more time to ask questions whenever a time like this arises, but regardless of such, thanks to everyone who submitted their questions. I was able to answer most, others were kind of repeats. And for those who might have missed their chance to ask any questions during the questioning period, or if you have any questions that weren't brought up in the video, feel free to ask them down below. I won't be doing another Q&A video for a while, maybe for another milestone perhaps. With that said, thanks everyone for watching, and I'll see you all next time. Farewell!